Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of the Lottie London stamp liner. Now, I mentioned in the whole video that I actually picked up the wrong one. I was meant to pick up one where the stamp was actually a winged eyeliner, but this one isn't. It's actually a stamp of a moon. But, I said I'd still use it and I'll still do a review on it. So first off, this is in the shade black. So you've got two parts. Obviously you've got the stamp and then you've got the actual felt tip. So first I'll talk about the stamp. So this is what the stamp looks like. Now when you're placing it onto the face or wherever you're placing it onto it, the best bit is to place it straight on and make sure you don't lean to the side where obviously the moon's not on it. I found when you do that, or you wriggle it around, you will get that line around the moon, so it ends up turning, instead of being a moon, it ends up turning into a circle. Obviously it's easy to clean up if you do that, make that mistake, but just bear in mind when you do apply it onto the skin, just leave on straight on there and hold it. Don't wriggle it around. Just, that was my first mistake. Just hold it on there, leave it for like a few seconds, take it off, and it's imprinted and it's pretty pigmented. So for this stamp, I'll give it a thumbs up, and it lasts all day as well. Now onto the felt tip. So the felt tip is quite thin, so you can get a really nice thin precise line. The only issue I have with this is it's not that pigmented. You do have to go over it quite a few times, and because it is a thin point, I do find that it not hurts, but it is a little bit scratchy on the eye area, which I am applying it just because it isn't as pigmented, so I do have to go over it quite a few times, which is a bit of a bummer. Overall, it's alright. As I said, that's the only complaint I have about it. It lasts alright on the eyes. Don't get me wrong, it's not like bulletproof or anything. It will start to wear away. The actual, eyeliner, whereas as I said, the stamp, it lasts all day. For that reason, I probably wouldn't repurchase it. The stamp's pretty neat. I mean, for an average person, you're not going to use it like as an everyday situation unless you're me, which I actually wore it with the stamp on to work because, again, it's me. But overall, I've got other like liquid pens that work better than that. As I said, the only thing I like about this is how precise it is. So if you do like your thin lines, then it's good for that. But the issue for me is that it's not that pigmented. You do have to go over it quite a few times to get that pigmentation that I want. But obviously, because it's quite a thin point, it is a little bit scratchy on the eyes. So yeah, that is it for this review, and because I'm not a massive fan of the eyeliner, I will not be picking up the one with the wing stamp just because I'm judging the fact that the eyeliner performance is probably going to be the same. So that's it for this review, so bye guys.